While Jesus Christ particularly commissioned his followers to go out into the world, preaching the gospel and making disciples of them, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the devil's plan is to try to stop that great commission. Surprisingly and ironically, the people that are getting into the way of this great commission are men like these. But how exactly do these men stop the work of the Master? Well, by interrupting the program of God.
Means basically is that part of my job is I go around and I help churches communicate better. It's a big portion of what churches do is communicate, right? And often what comes up is social media. People have all kinds of questions about how to make their social media better.
On Mondays, they have something going on in the church. Tuesdays, invariably they have Bible studies. Wednesdays, prayer meeting. Thursdays, Bible studies. Fridays, young people's meeting or young people's dating, depending on the church. Saturdays, cleaning or choir practice. Sundays, worship of God, and in some cases, worshiping of the pastor. So because of these programs, the Holy Spirit has been chased out of the church. Whereas we are supposed to be focusing on making disciples, the whole thrust now of the church is about making people feel comfortable in a building.
Videvo.net. 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 Videvo.net.
The problem I began to see with that was we pick and choose which examples we bind. And
you walk into the church, you see ATM machines. That's something that I despise of in churches. I cannot stand seeing ATM machines in churches.
So many black anti-Christians, and I don't know what that's all about. There are so many accounts that I'm finding that are super anti-Christianity. And what I mean by that is it's a lot of these, pro-black blogs that are saying, oh, the white man has you brainwashed and the white man this and the white man that, basically associating Christianity with white slave owners.
So again, they have kicked out the Holy Spirit. Nothing that they try is working. And so now they're trying to imagine and create and bring in all kinds of strange philosophies. And the one that is taking root now is the prosperity gospel, the prosperity gospel, the prosperity thing. That is their things now. Now the real men of God, why all of these things is happening, the real men of God are being persecuted by unbelievers, by the system, by the courts. While this is happening,
Videvo.net.
the fake pastors are not supporting them, and in fact they are quiet, they are keeping quiet, while the real men of God get persecuted. We have seen the whole system. We have seen the whole story. These pastors are captains of the road that leads to destruction.
Videvo.net.
Jesus said, if your right hand is offending you, cut it off.
Videvo.net.
Because it is better for you to go into the kingdom with one hand than to have two hands and go to hell.
Videvo.net.
Please, church people,
Videvo.net.
men and women of God, act now and choose Christ. Get out of Babylon. Get out of the road that leads to destruction. Accept Jesus as your Savior.
Videvo.net.
Rededicate your life to the Master. Seek the Holy Spirit in your life.
Videvo.net.
Stop following bad teachings. Stop following these bad teachings. Choose Christ instead. Choose thus saith the Lord.
Videvo.net. Videvo.net.